Okay, kids, this is how to use pictographs. So you're going to open it up, and in Act 1, your picture, your poster is going to need to have the title of the play and then your act. The rest of the acts don't have to have the title, you can just put the act. Use your homework page to help supply your sentences here for your summary and your visual representation of your act. So in this act, we have two sets of kings and queens. We have the human king and queen, and we have a fairy king and queen. So I'm going to show you some stuff really fast. To represent, your group needs to have you need to have unified character images. So in my group, we've decided to use this set of people for the unified images and labels. So every single time we see Hermia on all 5 slides, we're going to see this image. All right. So, and those are supplied over here in the graphics. So you're going to go onto the side here on the left, and you're going to go to shapes and icons. And then you're going to drop down this menu back down here, and you're going to find people. And you're going to go through there as a group, and you're going to find the images that you want to use as a group. All right. So we decided to use crowns for the king and queen, and you can look in here, kind of play around with it. Okay. But I'm going to show you, since I want to do this for the other king and queen set, I'm going to just copy these two. I'm going to group them together like that, highlight both, right click, copy, paste right over here. All right. But I want to change the color of these to represent something different. So I'm going to highlight them, and then I'm going to go over here and choose a new color. All right. So that's how you're going to do that. And then, because sometimes you'll need to move stuff, I'm going to show you the group. I want you to left click again and highlight all 3 with the labels. Right, oh, that was too much. Just want these 3. Right click, and you're going to go up. Sometimes this doesn't work quite the way I want it to. And for some reason it's not. There we go. It's just way up there for some reason. And now this is like grouped together. So you're going to want to do that to group things. Now the other thing is sometimes you can load an image. So you have an arrow here. Well, I want to use an arrow for this relationship here. So I'm going to use this to rotate it. And if you guys have used graphic programs, then this is going to be pretty simple. This changes the size, and then I want to kind of make it a little bit thinner. And so then I want to rotate it a little bit more, put it up. And then I want to change the color. So again, you're going to go in here and you're going to change the color. So in this story, this character is in love with this character. So I'm gonna do it like that. And then Demetrius is in love with Hermia, and Helene is in love with Demetrius. It's going to be a whole love triangle. It's going to be super fun. So that's how to do that. Over here, you're going to go to backgrounds. If your group chooses to use a background, I encourage all sorts of creativity here. There's all sorts of backgrounds that you can choose. So maybe my group, chooses this background where it's all like, fades to blue or whatever, or something like this. Well, what if my group chooses this? We really like this. It's really cute, but it's kind of like gets in the way. So right up here is the opacity. You're going to slide this all the way over to the left. And see how that almost disappears? I would suggest if you're going to do this, maybe Act 1 can do really light. Act 2 can have a little bit more opacity. Act 3, and maybe that's Act 4, and that's Act 5. So as we see all 5 slides together, it kind of gets darker and darker. And you can do that with any of these. Play around with it. This is your text group tool here, and you can add different size text. You can always change the size of your text, but these are like already set sizes, so they're really easy to add. And then you can add all sorts of other stuff down here. It's really fun. These last 2, I think you have to have the upgraded version this you could add some other stuff, but I don't know. Use whatever you can, whatever you want. Be creative about this and give us a unified presentation. When you're finished, you need to label your act right here up in the left hand corner, and you need to save, and then you need to download your file, and then you need to post it to our class website. So if you have any questions, of course you can ask, but that should be mostly what you need. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing your group series presentations, posters of our play.